27th April 2023, I got the greatest promotion of a lifetime. I became a mother. Having experienced intentional parenting model from my big sis, it further fueled my desire to be a better person, be a better parent, and raise an excellent child. I saw firsthand the impact of reading. I saw how she was intentional about building a reading culture in her child and constantly reading to him. However, reading is a habit to pick from my dad. My dad is a reader. One thing we learned from him is this: when he picks up a book, on the first page of the book, you will see him append his signature and also write a date just to signify when he started reading that book. In between the pages of the book, you will see him underline, make some notes, and at the end of the book, you will definitely see again his signature and date documenting the exact time he completed reading that book. And that's the same way I read now. When I pick up a book, the first thing I do is to append my signature, include the month and the year I got the book, and also include the date I started reading. In between the pages of the book, you would definitely see my writings, putting down and jotting down points that stood out for me and my action points afterwards. And at the end of the book, you would definitely see my signature and also the date I completed reading. Parenting became so personal and intentional for me even before I got married. I haven't seen the way my sister was intentional about becoming a better person, becoming a better parent, and ensuring that she's committed even to this course. November 2023, we both joined the Intentional Parenting Academy, a platform that further exposed us to the better way to teach, the better way to raise the children in this generation. It solidified some of the lessons that we already know or some of the ideas we already have about parenting, and also gave us new perspectives that are non-negotiable. And again, I'm going to say this, especially to young parents like myself. If you are new into the parenting journey, I want to encourage you to please be intentional about becoming a better person. Parenting is first about you. It is not about the child. It is first about you. It is about you learning to become a better person. Let me tell you, the children of the 21st century cannot be trained the same way we were brought up. Yeah, I know there are some foundational truths. However, the approach and system used in teaching us some things while we were growing up is not applicable to the children of the 21st century. Are the foundational truths the same? Yes. But is there a better approach to teaching the children of this age this same foundational truth? Yes. And that is why I am always reaching out to young parents like myself to take the path of growth. Get yourself into an academy that can help you become a better person. You cannot parent a child in ignorance. You cannot keep saying that, oh, they did this to us and it worked. Oh, I turned out well. In the real sense, sometimes we do not turn out well. Even though it may look on the facial that yes, we are okay, sometimes some of those methods and systems that were used to train us created a trauma in us that if we do not fish them out, if we do not iron them out, we are going to transfer the same trauma to our child or to our children and train them up even in that same way. Continuation of trauma. It's been 2.5 years of being a mother. Fast forward to December 2024, I was scrolling on IG and I came across a video of a man talking about how he wrote a book for his niece. That video sparked something in me. It ignited a long desire in my heart, and I sat down to write a book. I wanted to create something so personal and relatable, something that emphasizes on our cultures, on our values, and even our faith. And I sat down to write the book, Zion's Faith Adventure. Yes, the name of my son is Zion. One of the names of my son is Zion. And that is why I wrote the Zion Faith Adventure. This book is so personal because I wanted to solidify the lessons on faith in a story form such that it's both impactful and also so fun-filled. As I celebrate my birthday today, I thought to myself that this is time to share this with the world. This is time to share this with you, with many young parents like myself who want to be intentional in the way they train the children of the 21st century. I want over time shared videos on the lessons I am learning to become a better parent and encouraging many young parents like myself to take the path of growth. I share practical steps on the things that I am doing, on my practical approach to things, and how I am handling my child in this 21st century. So, mummies and daddies who have children between ages 2 to 5, uncles and aunties who have nephews and nieces within this age range, I present to you the Zion's Faith Adventure. This book is a series, and this is the first series that has 3 stories. And the first story talks about gratitude, instilling the habit or an heart of gratitude in our children, then to the point of discovery of purpose, asking question, why am I here? And let me just chip this in. It is important that at a very early age, we begin to introduce our children to purpose, helping them understand that they are not just here to add to the population of the world, but there's something so special and unique they are created for. And the second story in this book talks about purpose. And then to the third story, talking about courage, encouraging our children to step out in confidence, instilling the courageous attitude in them. And these 3 stories are rooted in the scriptures. As much as it is a story, it is also a form to solidify our faith. If you want to raise a child that is intelligent, grounded in faith, in their values, and in their identity, despite the noise of this world, then I will encourage you to grab for yourself a copy of this book, Zion's Faith Adventure. This is the manuscript. The process of production is still ongoing. However, I don't want to delay things further. This is why I'm bringing this out to you. So if you want to get a copy of this book, just join the wait list. Click the link in my bio to join the wait list. The more people we get to sign up for this, the more we are encouraged to print out a physical copy. So if you would love to get this for your child, uncles and aunties who want to get this as a gift to their nephews and nieces, click the link in my bio and join the wait list. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye.